Hey, out there in video world, this is Tony again, and I have another quote that I like to share with you. This one's from John Paul Start, and he said, "I am what I have not yet become. Do not define me as I appear to be now." And I see this as a quote that I take to myself a lot because I feel that, in a way, when we're growing up, we are taught a certain things that or certain beliefs. As we get older and start to challenge those beliefs, we actually see something different in ourselves. um, I know when I first started out of high school going into college, my first idea was I want to be a computer science person. And I started going through that. Everybody thought, hey, he's going to do it. He's going to be this network specialist or anything like that. And as I was going through it, I started learning that I didn't want to do that. But I was in the middle of it. I got to finish, right? I mean, you don't start something and quit. That doesn't make sense. Then, after I got my degree, I decided I don't want to do that. So I went to other things and things like that. But there was a hidden passion that I wanted that I think is kind of crazy even to have because that's just not something you would do where I come from and stuff. I wanted to write stories and be creative, but that doesn't pay the bills, does it? That's what was always taught to me, that we had to worry about paying the bills. So I started to doing that stuff in the secret and things like that, and started tapping into my creative nature and do things that I would not normally do, or I had friends and families that kind of frowned on, such as acting and things like that. But when I was doing that, I think the possibilities of me being something more than what I started out with came true. Because as I grew to doing that and enjoying it, I started opening doors to people that I would not have normally associated with, and they started feeding me, and I started feeding them all this energy, and it was a rush. And I started seeing my life and my world actually expand more than I would normally think so. I mean, I was grew up where you had to get married, have kids, have a house, have a good job, and that's it. That's what life was. And it's kind of interesting that I learned that I didn't need those things. I didn't have to have those things. They were right for someone else, but they weren't right for me. What I wanted was something uncharted for myself. Nothing that would make me some kind of hero or anything like that to others. But it's just one of those things where I realized that time was getting short, but my possibilities were still endless to what I could do. And that's what's interesting. If you think about it, the more we head to the direction we want to go, our passions take us to, the more we become something that other people can't recognize. And you keep changing. Even a year ago, I wouldn't even done this and stuff. And there's different things that are changing in my life, good and bad, that makes this journey so much different, so much energy there. It doesn't mean it's not sad sometimes and there's hard times. It just means that if I push the next day, there could be that other thing that I did not even know was there. Just like when I started doing the med fairs and stuff like that, I didn't realize how much fun and how much creativity was going to be expanded through those things. Well, that's my thoughts, and if you like, just let me know. Just tell me if you have any kind of hidden passions or dreams. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.